Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speaking Anglo, the podcast where we prove that making mistakes in English is not just okay, it's entertainment.
That's right. I'm Riley.
And I'm Kendall. And today, oh boy, today we have some stories.
Oh no, I know that tone. What happened this time?
Well, let me just say, I can never go back to that coffee shop.
Wait, the coffee shop? Your favorite one?
The very one.
Okay, you have to tell us. But first, hey everyone listening, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We share real English conversations every week.
And please leave a comment telling us your most embarrassing moment. Trust me, after today's episode, you'll feel better about your life.
Okay, Kendall, I'm ready. What happened at the coffee shop?
So, it was Tuesday morning. I hadn't slept well. I was wearing my glasses because I couldn't find my contacts.
Okay, tired and blind. Great start.
Exactly. I walked into Java Joe's, the one on Main Street.
The one with the cute barista?
Yes, that one.
Oh no.
So, I'm standing in line, half asleep. I'm rehearsing my order in my head. Medium cappuccino, extra foam, oat milk.
Very specific.
I like what I like. Anyway, I'm next in line. I step forward, and Riley, I don't step forward to the counter.
Where did you step forward to?
I stepped forward to a stranger, a random man waiting for his coffee.
No.
Yes! Without my glasses, I thought he was the barista.
What did you say to him?
I looked him dead in the eye and said, very confidently, medium cappuccino, extra foam, oat milk. Dead in the eye means directly, with full eye contact. Dead here doesn't mean death, it means completely. Dead serious, dead tired, same idea.
Stop it.
He just stared at me, confused, and I'm standing there waiting, like, why isn't he writing it down?
Oh my God.
Then he says, very slowly, I don't work here.
How did you recover from that?
I didn't. I just froze. My face went completely red. The actual barista called from behind the counter, next customer, please.
So everyone saw?
Everyone, the whole coffee shop watching me give my order to a random businessman.
What did you do?
I whispered, sorry, and ran to the actual counter. I ordered so fast I forgot the oat milk, got regular milk, didn't even correct it, just took my coffee and fled. Fled is the past tense of flee. It means to run away fast. More dramatic than ran away. Definitely use this one.
You literally ran away?
Like I robbed a bank. I haven't been back since.
That's beautiful. That's peak embarrassment. Peak means the absolute highest level of something. Peak chaos, peak awkward, peak cringe. You'll hear it everywhere in casual English.
Thank you. I'm glad my suffering entertains you.
You know what? This reminds me of something. Have you ever confused a stranger for someone you know?
Oh, all the time, especially from behind.
Right? Like you see someone with the same jacket as your friend and you just assume.
And you start talking.
Yes. Hey, I thought you were at work. And they turn around and it's a complete stranger.
The worst is when you've already touched their shoulder.
Stop. Okay, speaking of mistaken identity, I have a story from last month.
Ooh, Riley's revenge story. I'm ready.
So I joined a new gym, right?
The fancy one downtown?
Yes, very fancy, very clean, very intimidating.
Lots of fit people judging you?
Exactly. So I'm trying to blend in. I'm on the treadmill, minding my business.
Running or walking?
Walking, let's be honest.
Respect.
So I'm walking, watching the TV screens, and I notice this guy next to me keeps looking over.
Creepy or friendly?
I couldn't tell. He kept glancing at me, then at his phone, then back at me.
Weird.
Right? So finally, he leans over and says, "Excuse me, are you using that?"
Using what?
That's what I said. I looked around. I'm on a treadmill, clearly using it.
What did he mean?
He pointed at my water bottle in the cup holder.
Oh, he wanted to know if it was yours or left behind.
Exactly. But I panicked. I thought he was asking if I was using the treadmill.
No.
So I said, and I will regret this forever, I said, yeah, my legs are literally moving.
You didn't.
I did. I said it with attitude, too. With attitude means in an aggressive, defensive way, like you're annoyed someone even asked. She said it with attitude, not polite, not neutral, defensive, like he was being rude.
What was his face?
Confusion, pure confusion. He said, no, I mean the water bottle. Is that yours?
And then?
And then I died, internally. I said, oh, yes, it's mine, sorry. And I turned up my treadmill speed so fast I almost flew off.
You increased speed to escape.
I panic exercised. You can use panic as a prefix like this. Panic bought, panic called, panic texted. It means you did something not because you wanted to, but because fear or embarrassment pushed you into it. I went from a casual walk to a full sprint.
How long did you keep running?
5 minutes. I was dying. My lungs were burning, but I couldn't slow down because then he'd think I was weak.
This is the best story.
I changed gyms.
You didn't.
I absolutely did.
Okay, listeners, quick question for you. And we really want to know.
Yes, leave this in the comments. Have you ever misunderstood someone in English and it created an awkward situation?
Maybe someone asked, "How are you?" and you answered with your life story.
Or someone said, "What's up?" and you looked at the ceiling?
Classic beginner move.
Tell us in the comments. We love hearing your stories. And hey, if you're enjoying this episode, share it with a friend who's learning English.
Or share it with a friend who loves chaos.
True. Okay, Kendall, I have one more story, but this one involves you.
Wait, what? When?
Last week, the restaurant.
Oh no, are you really going to tell that story?
Oh, I'm absolutely telling it.
Okay, but let me defend myself after.
Fair. So, listeners, Kendall and I went to this new Italian restaurant.
Which was lovely, by the way.
Very lovely. Romantic lighting, soft music, fancy menus.
Too fancy. The menu was in Italian.
It had English translations.
Tiny English translations, like a whisper under the Italian.
So, we're looking at the menu. The waiter comes over, very handsome, very Italian accent.
Very intimidating.
He says, "Good evening. Have you decided?"
And I panicked.
He looked at me with terror in his eyes.
Because I couldn't pronounce anything on that menu.
So what did you do?
I pointed, like a child. I just pointed at the menu and said, "This one, the chicken one."
The chicken one.
In my defense, it was chicken,
It was pollo alla cacciatora.
which I could not say.
But here's the best part. The waiter, very politely, says, "Ah, excellent choice. And how would you like it prepared?"
Oh, God, don't remind me.
Tell them what you said.
I said, cooked.
Cooked. He said he wants it cooked.
I meant well done or medium. I don't know. Well done and medium are how you order meat in English. Well done means fully cooked through. Medium means slightly pink in the middle. There's also medium rare if you want it mostly pink. Now you'll never say cooked.
The waiter just smiled and said, "Of course, sir. Cooked. Excellent."
He was judging me.
He was trying not to laugh.
I wanted to crawl under the table.
But wait, it gets better.
Oh, God, what else?
When the food arrived, Kendall was so embarrassed that he ate in silence for 20 minutes.
I was processing my trauma.
And then at the end, when the waiter asked, "How was everything?" guess what he said?
I don't remember.
You said, "Very cooked. Thank you."
Hadn't. I didn't.
You did. Very cooked, like you were reviewing how well they followed your complicated instructions.
I hate you.
You love me.
Okay, my turn for revenge.
Oh no.
Remember the grocery store incident?
Which one?
The self-checkout.
Oh, that one.
Listeners, picture this. Riley is at self-checkout. She's scanning her items.
It was my first time using it.
The machine says, please place item in bagging area.
Which I did.
But the machine keeps saying it over and over. Please place item in bagging area.
Because it wasn't registering.
So Riley, frustrated, yells at the machine. It's in the bagging area. Look!
I was talking to a robot.
An old lady behind you said, Honey, it can't hear you.
Most embarrassing moment of my life.
We've all been there. We've all been there means, I understand. This has happened to me too. It's a phrase of solidarity. Use it when you want to make someone feel less alone about something embarrassing.
Have we, though?
Yes, technology makes fools of us all.
That's true. You know what, Kendall?
What?
I think that's the lesson here.
That technology is evil?
No, that everyone has embarrassing moments. Native speakers, learners, everyone.
That's actually really true.
Making mistakes is human. And honestly, these are the stories we remember.
The funny ones.
Exactly. Not the perfect days. The chaotic, messy, I can't believe that happened days.
So listeners, here's your homework.
Oh, we're giving homework now?
Yes, go make a mistake this week.
What?
I'm serious. Try something in English that scares you. Order coffee in English. Talk to a stranger. Use a word you're not sure about.
And if you mess up?
You'll have a great story.
I love that. Okay, and please, please comment below. Tell us,
What's your most embarrassing English mistake?
or just your most embarrassing moment in general. We don't judge.
We absolutely judge, but in a loving way.
And remember to subscribe to Speaking Anglo for more conversations like this.
Real English, real stories, real chaos.
Share this episode with your study buddy.
Or your therapist.
Kendall!
What? These stories are healing.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for listening.
We'll see you next week with more disasters. I mean, learning opportunities.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, and remember, mistakes are just funny stories waiting to happen.